All right, so today we are going to use the playlist Feel It Out. I will put a link with it and I will let you know when to start it. So we're both on the same song and everything. So today we will have one block or two or something to get comfortable. We'll start in a breathing seated meditation. So go ahead and make your way over to your mats. Once again, any variation with your legs, it can be a cross-legged position or arrive to a seat. And then once you get comfortable here, let's go ahead and find the playlist and start it in 3, 2, and 1. Rest your hands down onto your thighs. Close your eyes here. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Breathe in, root to crown. And breathe out. Take 6 more on your own. And breathe just into your lower lungs. Let your belly draw forward, puff up your lower back. And exhale, draw your navel towards your spine. And take 4 more rounds of breath, focusing on lower lungs, lower belly, lower back. Breathe into the side of your lungs, expand your colors, your light, your energy. Open up your ribs, and as you exhale, gently close your ribs. Take 4 rounds of breath on your own, focusing on outer body, side of your body, outer lungs. Breathe into the back of your lungs and top of your lungs. Feel your heart space lift and puff up your back. Relax your shoulders, your jaw, and take 4 more rounds of breath, focusing on upper lungs. Eyes open or closed, take your left arm out to the side, right ear, right shoulder. Add a pressure onto the head if you prefer. Lift chin up and breathe. And other side. Back to center, chest expansion, hands go back behind you, knuckles down and away, draw your shoulders back, and draw your chin to your chest. Lift your head up, bring your knuckles to the left, drop your nose down to the right. Knuckles to the right and nose to your left. And arrive back up to center, tabletop position, all fours, hands and knees. Take a wrist stretch, tops of your hands go down, gently shift your weight back. Shift your weight forward, shake out one wrist and then the other. Similar to cat-cow, take your rib cage to the left, cow pose to the right, and cow pose. Left cat pose, right cow pose. Opposite rotation. Go right cat pose, left cow pose. All right, back up to center. Take your fingertips to the outer edges of your mat. Gently sway your body left and right or circle. And arrive back up to center, standing onto your knees. Goal post your arms. Eagle on the right, right arm underneath your left, or grab opposite elbows. Lift your elbows up. Exhale, round and curl. 2 more. One more. Slowly rise up, switch out your arms. Lift your elbows up, press your forearms away. 3 rounds, lift up. And exhale, round and curl. 2 more. One more. And tabletop to downward facing dog. And pedal into your space. Take your toes or heels over towards the right. Press your hips back. And over to the left. Then back to center, down dog kick, right toes go high, kick a little bit higher. Low lunge, step your right foot forward, lower your left knee, hands to the right thigh, just gently pump your weight forward and back. It's okay if the right knee gently goes past the ankle. Keep the right heel engaged. Arms go up towards the sky. Grab your left wrist, side body stretch. You can also reach for a block or the ground. And back to center, half split. Straighten out your right leg. Take your left hand to the outer edge of your foot. Pull your foot back, heart forward. Or you can walk both hands over to the right. And arrive back up to center, low lunge. Lift your back knee, tense your fingertips or use blocks, and shift your weight forward and back. You can flex your right heel into the mat. You can lower your hips as low as you like. And then down dog kick, right toes go high, open up your hip, any circle, any movement. Knee to the left, curl it in crunch. Right toes go high. Knee towards the center, curl it in crunch. Right toes go high, knee towards the right, curl it in crunch. Right toes go high. Runner's lunge, right foot to the outer edge. Lower your left knee, right hand to the right thigh. You can gently ground to the outer edge of your right foot. An option for a quad stretch. You can lower down to a forearm or even twist a little bit deeper. In tabletop position, all fours, hands and knees. Modified side plank, left hand down, left knee down, open up right side. And other side, modified side plank. In tabletop position, downward facing dog. Left toes high, kick a little higher. Low lunge. Lower your right knee, both hands to your left thigh. Gently shift your weight forward and back. Reach both hands up. Side body stretch, grab your right wrist, bend left. And back to center, half splits. Walk your hands to the left or grab the outer edge of your foot. All right, back up to center, low lunge. Lift your back knee, tense your fingertips or add the blocks and shift your weight forward and back. So I'm flexing your front foot. Low lunge, down dog kick. Knee towards the right, curl it and crunch. Left toes high, knee towards the center. Left toes high, knee towards the left. Left toes high, runner's lunge. Lower your right knee. Ground to the outer edge of your left foot. Or quad stretch. And back to center, tabletop position. Widen out your knees, hands slightly forward, lower your hips. Child's pose. Repeat 3 rounds. In tabletop position, shift your weight forward. Puppy dog pose, reach your hands forward, hips over the knees, drop your chest. Sphinx pose, shift your weight forward. Open up your shoulders, lift your left shoulder, breathe. Right your right shoulder. And back to center, cobra pose, tense your fingertips out towards the side. 3 rounds, lift your chest. Hover down. 2 more. Lower down, take your right arm out to the side, make sure it's straight, and roll over your right shoulder. Moving back to center, other side. All right, back up to center, hands by your side, tabletop position, and downward facing dog. Walk your hands to the back of your mat and fold, ragdoll pose. You can grab behind your calves, pull your calves up, shift your weight forward, drop your head down. Two halfway lifts, engage your core, your glutes and thighs. Exhale, fold. One more halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Tadasana mountain pose, to side body stretch. Grab your left wrist, step your left foot back behind you, and a full reach to the side. Then back to center, other side. All right, back up to center. Feet together to touch, Utkatasana chair pose. Open arm twist, right hand goes back. Inhale, chair pose. Left hand goes back. Inhale, chair pose. Go a little bit lower. Airplane your arms. Tadasana mountain pose to a back bend. Reach up. Exhale, breathe. Hands to your heart center. Figure four. Right foot travels over and shift your weight back and down. One leg Tadasana, slowly rise up, capture the right knee, square the hips, stay nice and active here. Left hand has the knee, open up, twist, right hand goes back behind you. All right, back up to center, high pyramid pose, right foot forward, left leg slightly back, square your hips, straighten out your legs, and exhale, slowly fold. You can flex your right foot into the mat. You can walk your hands back. All right, back up to center, hands to the hips, flat spine all the way up to standing. Step your feet and hips with distance. Figure four, left side, left foot crosses over. Shift your weight back and down, breathe. Slowly rise up, one leg Tadasana. Capture around the right knee, square the hips. As you exhale, twist. All right, back up to center. High pyramid pose, left foot forward, right leg slightly back. Square the hips, take your time and slowly shift your weight forward and melt. If you flex your foot or rock your hands back, take it here. All right, back up to center, hands to the waist, all the way up to standing. Bend your knees, feet hips with distance. Tadasana mountain pose, reach up. Open arm twist, right hand goes back. Inhale, reach up. Other side twist. Inhale, reach up. Chair, open arm twist, bend your knees. Inhale, chair pose. And other side. Inhale, chair pose. Hands to your heart. Walk your big toes together to touch. Sink a little bit lower. On your exhale, twist. Option for big wingspan. Inhale, chair pose. Hands to your heart. Exhale, twist. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold, ragdoll pose, separate your feet and grab opposite elbows, sway from side to side. Relax your hands down, inhale, halfway lifts. Malasana Yogi squat, you can sit onto a block or find a hover. Great option to stay here, Bakasana crow pose or even tripod, 8 rounds of breath. If you would like Bakasana, hands go down, hips go high, knees go to the outer triceps. Gently shift your weight forward, lift one foot, maybe the other. You can come down at any time, 6 more rounds of breath. And tabletop position is where we meet. And take your hands down, step one knee back and then the other. And by cat-cow, pull your belly forward and up. And exhale, round and curl. One more. I will cue to dolphin pose. If supported headstands in your practice, feel free to use it or even wall space. Hands in 11 for dolphin pose. Tuck your back toes, take your hips up high, and walk your feet in. Feel the strength in your shoulders. Left foot is your base. Take your right toes high. Kick a little bit higher. Release, switch out your legs. Left toes high. Kick a little bit higher. Dolphin pose. 3 more rounds of breath. Down to your knees. Untuck your toes all the way up to a seat. Roll out your shoulders here. Tabletop position, all 4s, hands and knees. Thread your needle, right hand goes high and through. Left hand by your ear, right arm high, and other side. Right hand by your ear, left arm high. And tabletop, downward facing dog. Tuck your back toes, hips go high. Right toes go high, knee to the left, fallen triangle. Extend your right leg long. Take your left hand high, option to lift your right leg. Hands go down, down dog kick. Knee to the right or hurdler's pose. Take it here for 3, 2, down dog kick. Downward facing dog, chaturanga. Knees are not, halfway down. Downward facing dog. Left side, left toes go high. Knee to the right, fallen triangle. Extend. You can also lift your foot or even grab your foot. Hands go down, down dog kick. Knee to the left or hurdler's pose, hold 3. Down dog kick. Downward facing dog, chaturanga or push-ups. Walk your hands to the back of your mat and fold. 2 halfway lifts, breathe in. Exhale, folds. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Tadasana mountain pose, reach all the way up. Hands to your heart center. You can walk towards the middle of your mat if you need. One leg Tadasana, right knee comes up. Dancer's pose on the right, right foot swings around. Draw thighs together, knees together. When you're ready, kick into your hand, not here for as long, for 3. One leg Tadasana, kick your right leg forward, front of your room, either bent knee or straight, hold 3. We'll go back to airplane in 2. Swing your right foot around, airplane pose, find a nice kick, lift a little bit higher for 3, draw your shoulders together 2. Tadasana mountain pose, reach your hands up high to the sky. Hands to your heart center. Other side, one leg Tadasana. Dancer's pose to the left. Take your time, kick into your hands. One leg Tadasana. Kick your left leg forward, hold 3. Kick a little bit higher 2. Airplane pose. Square the hips, lift a little bit higher, hold 3. Breathe 2. Tadasana mountain pose, spring all the way up. Hands to your heart center. Hands to your hips. Turn towards the middle of your mat. Wide leg forward fold, toes in, heels out, and slowly drop down. You can walk your hands through your legs or to the outer edges of your feet. Just 3 more rounds of breath. Hands to your hips, all the way up to standing. Warrior 2 to the right, bend your right knee, arms out to a T. Reverse triangle, straighten out your leg. Extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Warrior 2. Opposite side, open up pivot. Reverse triangle, stretch all the way up. Extended side angle. Reverse warrior. Warrior 2. Squat position, turn your toes out. Hands to the heart center, lower and lower a little bit more. You can add a pulse. You can take your shoulder stretch, any hold, any variation. Breathe 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reach all the way up, big X with your body. To the right, warrior 2. Arms go overhead, grab your right wrist. Reverse triangle, stretch out. Extended side angle, half or full bind. Release your bind. Inhale, reverse warrior. Warrior 2. Other side, same variations. Arms go overhead, grab your left wrist. Reverse triangle. Extended side angle, half or full bind. Release your bind. Inhale, reverse warrior. Warrior 2, reset. Prasarita, wide leg forward fold, toes in, heels out. Add a twist. Right hand is your base, left arm high. Half bind. Right hand to the left shin, calf or ankle. Lift up halfway, switch it out. Lift up halfway, low lunge to the top, and then tabletop position, all fours, hands and knees. Arrive down to a seat, and arrive all the way down onto your back. Hug your knees in. Lift your forehead close to your knee. Keep the right knee in, extend your left leg long to a hover, and switch it out. Switch, switch, 10. Exhale. Four more. 3, 2. Regular crunches, feet go down, hands behind the head. Lift, hover, lift, lift. So shoulders that are a slight hover, lower back stays down. Lift, hover, lift, lift. Navel towards the spine, the pelvic floor engages. Lift and lift. 20 more, 20. Last 10. Stay lifted, take your left leg to a hover. Tap right hand to the right. Overhead, lift. Overhead, right. Overhead, lift. You can go a little bit faster. Overhead, lift. Overhead, right. 10 more. And other side, nice and strong. Right leg extends. Tap towards the left. Overhead, reach, lengthen. Left, overhead, reach. 10 more. You've got it. 3 more. Nice. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet to touch. Knees open wide. And take your hands to your thighs. Press your thighs forward. Lengthen out your spine. And grab the back of your thighs. Rock and roll up to a tabletop position. If you would like strength of the arms, either chaturanga or take your hands out wide, we'll invite a little bit of push-ups, pulsing halfway down. Shift your weight forward on your knees. Take halfway down, go a little bit lower. Pulse, lift, hover, lift. 10, 9. Embryo pose. Hips towards the heels, hands towards the heels. Shift your weight forward. Tabletop position. Chaturanga on your knees. Your chest down. Upward facing dog or cobra. Stretch out your abs. Downward facing dog. Hips go up and back. Right toes go high. Knee towards the chest. Curl it in. Right toes go high. Low lunge, stamp your right foot down, left knee down. Heart lifter, back bend, reach all the way up. Reach back, breathe. Half splits, airplane your arms. Low lunge, hands go down, lift your back knee. Horizon lunge, open up and pivot. Low lunge, top of your mat. Down dog kick, right toes go high. Knee to the right, curl it and crunch, or hurdler's pose, or push up. Halfway down, press up, down dog kick. We'll do that one more time. Knee towards the right, option for a push up, straighten out, and lift. Downward dog. Left toes high. Knee towards the chest, curl it in. Left toes high. Low lunge. Lower your right knee. Heart lifter, back bend. Breathe. Half splits, airplane your arms. Low lunge to horizon lunge. Lift your back knee and pivot. Hands go down. Here we go, down dog kick. Knee towards the left, curl it and crunch, hurdlers, or add a push-up. Straighten out, down dog kick. One more. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands to the back of your mat and fold, ragdoll pose. Two halfway lifts, breathe in, reset. And exhale, fold. One more, reset. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up to standing. Hands to your heart center. Turn towards the middle of your mat. Extended side angle. Right knee bends. Feel the engagement through the right glute. Gaze down, half moon pose. Any variations, such as a quad stretch. Hands to the heart. Extended side angle. Other side. Feel engagement through your side, gaze down, shift your weight forward, and find your lift. Same variations you took on the other side. Extended side angle. Slowly rise up, straighten out both legs, big X with your body. Stay active through your palms, draw your palms down. Stay active through your feet and turn your nose down to the right shoulder, puff up your chest. Other side. Right back up to center. Turn your toes out, heels in, hands to the thighs. And gently drop your shoulders and rinse. Go a little bit deeper, breathe. Low lunge to the top of your mat. Down dog kick. Take your toes high, open up your hip, any pivot, any circle. Downward facing dog. Open up your opposite leg, any pivot, any circle. Downward facing dog. Gaze forward, top of your mat, hopper step. Halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Chest expansion, hands go back behind you, knuckles go overhead. Bend your knees, slowly rise up with your chest expansion. Knuckles go down, lift your heart, breathe, exhale. Hands to your heart center. Relax your shoulders. Figure four, one more time. Right foot crosses over. Shift your weight back and down. Option to touch the ground or twist. Twisting is right elbow to the right sole of your foot. One leg Tadasana, slowly rise up, capture around the right knee. One more twist, either with a bent knee or capture the outer edge of your foot and kick. If that's uncomfortable, just stay right here at the bent knee. And back to center, warrior one. Right foot forward, left leg back. Chest expansion once again. This can also be done with eagle arms if that feels better. Humble warrior. Slowly rise all the way up. Reach your hands up high to the sky. Cross your thumbs. Pull your thumbs apart. Lift your chest, heart lifter, back bends. Reach all the way up. Hands to your heart. Engage your core, bend your knees, step forward. Figure four, opposite side. Once again, you can touch the ground. If you take the twist, left elbow is to the left sole of your foot. One leg Tadasana, slowly rise up. Either bent knee or straight leg. Take your time and exhale, twist. Back to center, warrior one. Chest expansion or eagle arms. Humble warrior. Slowly rise up, reach your hands up high to the sky, cross your thumbs, pull your thumbs apart, lift your chest. Lift all the way up, hands to your hips, bend your knees, step forward, top of your mat. Tadasana mountain pose, reach all the way up. Exhale, fold, hinge at your waist, drop all the way down. One more Malasana Yogi squat. Turn your toes out, heels in, and slowly drop down. Now, once again, we're here for 8 rounds of breath. If you want to get into supported headstand, tripod, use a block or crow again, feel free to take it here. 8 rounds of breath, breathe into your hips. And take your time, chaturanga or skip it. We'll meet in downward facing dog. half pigeon on the right. Right knee to your right wrist. Relax all the way down. Eight more rounds of breath. Feel free to add a quad stretch. Thread your needle with left shoulder down, or just pause in your sleeping pigeon. And take your time, your down dog kick. Open up your hip. An option for wild thing. Now we'll take this 3 rounds, lowering the hips to a hover, and press up wild thing. 2 more on your own. Downward facing dog. Left side, half pigeon. Eight rounds of breath. And take your time. Down dog kick, open up your hip. Wild thing feet at other side. 3 rounds, hover your hips. Press up wild thing. 2 more rounds on your own. And downward facing dog. Hopper step through to a seat. Reach your arms overhead and fold. Slowly lift up, bend your knees towards the top of your mat and come all the way down onto your back. Knees over your hips. Right knee over your left. Grab either onto your shins or outer edges of your feet. Other side. Take your feet out wide as your mat, knees knocked together. Windshield wipe your knees side to side. Knees to the right foot on top of your left thigh, melt your weight forward and down. Feet out wide and to the left. Left foot on top of your right thigh. Stamp your feet down, hips width distance. Supported bridge, regular bridge, or wheel, your choice. 8 rounds of breath. You can mix it up, 2 sets, or hold in supported bridge. Slowly meet onto your back, Supta Baddha Konasana. Hug your knees in, supine twist with an extended leg. Draw your right knee in, extend your left leg long. Flex your right toes, capture the outer edge with your left hand. Kick into your hand, supine twist with a straight leg. This can be a full twist here, even grabbing into a quad stretch. Kick into your hand, bump your hips forward. Take your time, move back to center. Hug your left knee in. Flex your foot, kick into your hands. Bump your left hip forward, relax your shoulders down and breathe. All right, back up to center. Any final movements you need today, such as happy baby, plow, or setting up for your final resting pose. Feel free to invite it in. It takes a while to get comfortable into your final resting pose. Once you get comfortable, clear your mind. Breathe into the top of your lungs and feel your shoulders relax, your tongue move away from the roof of your mouth. Soften your heart space, melt to the back of your heart to your mat. And breathe into the side of your lungs. And you feel connection within. You feel connection to your outer body and outer world. Connection to the 4 corners of your mat. And a connection to the safe and familiar place. Your home, your studio, your place. Breathing, resting into the side of your lungs. Breathe into your lower lungs. Send healing to your hips, your back, down your legs, all the way down to your feet. And take about 10 more rounds of breath on your own. Healing, connecting, creating space. And I encourage you to stay on your back. Feel free to arrive up to a seat if you need. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. One hand heart to one hand to your belly. And honor your practice, your time. The time for yourself, the time to heal. And honor your own practice. And honor the time together. Both hands to your heart center or to your third eye. And bow to each other's practice. Namaste. All right, hopefully you're still resting or relaxing and enjoyed your time here for this practice. As always, if you have any requests, music requests, or moves, feel free to reach out anytime. Thanks again for tuning in. Namaste.